Hello, thanks for joining me for another video beer review then. Today we've got a beer called the Immortal Jellyfish. It's a collaboration beer, Time and Tide Brewing and Cloudwater. So this is coming in at 7%. It's classed as a New England Hazy IPA. A beer I've actually purposely aged for a while. I can't remember the exact date I first tried this. Oh, I can tell you right now actually. This is the day I bought it as well. So when was it? I can't remember when it. Oh, it was August. Wow, I've had this beer since August, right? Now I tried this back on the 9th of August of this year, and it was very good, but it was very, very green. So I bought a can that night. I didn't expect to keep it this long. It's got a best by 22nd of January of 2024. So we're all good. So August, September, October, no, it's 3 months. So let's give it a try. Let's see what it's like now. So brewed with Motueka and Roaka hops at the dry hop rate of 25 grams per litre. Obviously then brewed with water, barley, oats, wheats, and obviously them 2 hops. So yeah, Time and Tide then, they're out of Eastry here in East Kent, and obviously Cloudwater, Manchester. So let's give this a crack then, and I'll be quite intrigued to see what this is like, just to see if it's changed. But it was really, really green. Still enjoyable, but very green. So let's see what 3 months has done to it. I'll go down the middle. I don't think it's going to be one of those ones where it's going to be a massive white foamy head or anything by the look of it. Went down pretty quickly. So quite low carbonation then on this one. Turn it around, there we go, proper glassware. So it looks really good in the glass. It just looks like a straight up orange juice, I have to say. Into the light, yeah, it's hazy. It's got oats in it, that kind of deal. But it's very quite bright, quite a bright orange. Almost looks like an orange like cordial or something like that. Anyhow, let's give it a smell, see what it's all about. Yeah, but the carbonation very light. Wow. I'm definitely getting the kiwi kind of edge to this. You can definitely tell it's Southern Hemisphere hops for sure. Overripe. Now people always say, oh, it's prickly pear. It's like, well, I think I've only ever had prickly pear once or twice, and that was years ago. And for the life of me, I can't remember what it tastes or smells like, so I'm not going to say it. It smells like prickly pear. No, I don't know. Definitely got a kiwi-esque. It's slightly dank. There is a kind of, it doesn't, the aroma is not, doesn't quite smell so harsh. A little bit earthy. A little bit kind of musky. Let's give it a try, see what it's all about. So cheers. It's smoothed out a little bit. It's nowhere near as harsh. It's a lot more rounded. There is a little bit of that kind of that hop leaf kind of thing going on. Maybe it's to do with the hops bouncing off each other on this one. But it's more subtle for sure. The ABV is you would never guess what this is. A little bit sharp. There's a touch of grapefruit. I'll go more along the lines of like a pink grapefruit on this one. overripe pineapple. Yeah, almost a slight kind of dryness towards the back end as well. It's not often you just get, say, Motueka and Raquel, not Raquel, but Ruaka hops. Just them two on its own. Normally it's with something else, like something more familiar, like a Citra or a Mosaic or something like that. But to get these two hops on their own, quite an interesting one. You don't, for me, well, there probably are plenty out there, but I haven't seen many of them. So it's quite a nice take on a combination of them two hops on their own. Quite powerful hops in different ways than more the tropical notes you'd get out of, say, the American hop varietals. Definitely more of an earthy, kind of slightly dryness thing going on, but an overripe pineapple, as I said, more of a pink grapefruit edge. There is a hint of citrusy, I'm not going to say there's not, but it's more, for me, it's got a kiwi element to it, an earthy element, and a dryness. Still very juicy, but still very, bit of pale stone fruit kind of thing going on in there. Maybe like, I'd say more like a nectarine. The closer you get to that stone, that kind of dryness. It's a bit like that. But yeah, overall, it's rounded out superbly. So don't know if the distro of this online, I would imagine 3 months down the line to now, it's sold out online. If you live in East Kent, this is probably knocking around, maybe at the brewery or local bottle shops for sure. Certainly in my neck of the woods, I'm pretty sure I could find another can of this at a couple of locations. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find it if you live in East Kent. But yeah, this is more of an experiment. So as I say, this was brewed early August, I would assume. So I think it was the week before, so it might have been like late July, early August. So, but it's holding up well. I personally think now it's tasting better than it was uber fresh, which is when I tried it. It was like a few days in the can, and yeah, it was pretty green then. It's mellowed out quite a lot, but I think part of that was the hop varietals that they're using on top of being a couple of days old. It was for me, for my palate, quite harsh. But it's developed into a really nice beer and a really nice take to try these two hops together and nothing else. So one more sip then. Yeah, that's a delicious beer. I'm really enjoying that. So from Time and Tide Brewing then, this is their Immortal Jellyfish collaboration with, as you can see, Cloudwater Brew Co. Very nice. Check out, there's a bit more artwork going on here around. Was that way, the fish, or is it that way? I think it might be that way. Interesting. Thank you for watching then. Let me know if I've had this one before, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.